Hey, good morning. Hey, I woke up this morning, got a great message from someone on Instagram in my DMs. They slid into my DMs. And it was a good question. And I get good questions every day. I get great questions. I get some really stupid questions too. One of the stupid questions I got the other day was, Rondi, you're crushing it, man. I appreciate you. How do I start a credit repair company? And will you coach me and help me build my credit empire? I'm like, man, why would you ask me to train you on how to be competition for me? Not gonna happen. But I digress. Let's get into the great question that I received this morning. And that was, it said something like, Rondi, I've been hearing a lot lately that you should always maintain a balance on your credit card in order to have a good FICO credit score. This is complete bullshit. It's a lie. The banks are spreading it. Realtors spread it because they don't know any better, because they're taught by the mortgage brokers, who are taught by the banks, who are taught by, the people at the bank are taught by the people that make all the money from the interest. Looks like I got a little job here to do. I'll take care of that in a second. Now you know why I stopped. Check out this view. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, so let me get to I'm gonna clean that up here in a second. So the question was, should I leave a balance on my credit card every month in an attempt to have great credit? And the answer is no. You do not need to pay interest to have good credit. Discount Dave and Scarcity Suzy will tell you to cut up your credit cards, cancel your credit card accounts, pay cash, use a debit card, blah, blah, blah. That your credit doesn't matter. And that's simply not true either. Your credit score is the most important number in your life. Everything you do, everything you buy, the price that you pay is determined by your credit score. Because if you're using a debit card, you pay 5% more for gasoline or diesel if I'm driving my truck than I do. So if the diesel right now is about $3 a gallon, because I'm using a credit card that gives me 5% cash back, I pay about $2.85 a gallon. Versus if you pay with the debit card, you're paying $3 a gallon. Or if you pay with cash, $3 a gallon. All right, so your credit score can impact you in ways like that. But the question was, should he maintain a balance on his credit card in order to have good credit? And the answer is no. What you have to do is you have to use your credit card every single month in order for FICO to continue to leave it in the algorithm when it calculates your credit score. So for example, he said he had a $100 credit limit and someone told him to leave a $10 balance on it and then pay interest on that $10. It's simply not true. What you want to do is just pay it off in full every month. You want to maintain a 1 to 10% utilization rate on every single credit card you have. So if you have a $5,000 credit card, you want to spend at least $50 a month on that credit card. How do you do that? You put your cell phone bill on it, electric bill, gas bill, sewer bill, car insurance, whatever it is. If you got another $10,000 card, you put something that's $100. But you never want to go over 10%, because when you go over 10%, your score will come down by approximately 10 points. So if you max out a credit card, you're going to lose approximately 100 points. It doesn't matter if it's a $100 credit limit or $1 million credit limit. All that matters is the utilization rate, the percentage that you're using. Think of it this way. I have 3 kids, and my oldest, Chastity, is a very free spirit. I'm not going to say that she's irresponsible. She's just a free spirit. And when she had a curfew, she's pretty much late all the time. My middle daughter, Toya, is very responsible and is very diligent about being on time, diligent about everything in her life. And so if she had a curfew of, let's say, 11 o'clock, she'd be home at 10:30 because she never wanted to be late. My son is different. If he had a curfew at 11, he doesn't care. He's going to show up at 11:30 anyway because he doesn't follow the rules, right? And how this ties into your credit is the same way. If you think about it this way, if the bank issues you a $1,000 credit limit and you spend $100 a month and you pay it off every month, they're more likely to raise your credit limit because you're being responsible. They can trust you. You're showing a pattern, that you're conservative with your money, that you're paying your bills on time. And that's how the banks are looking at you. That's how FICO's looking at you, is they trust that you're not going to overutilize that and get yourself in trouble. Because all FICO's trying to do is predict the future of you being late over the next 2 years. That's all they're trying to figure out. What's the likelihood that Rondi is going to miss a payment over the next 2 years? If you're going over that 10% utilization rate, it's pretty likely, or it's more likely that you're going to be late. So now take my daughter. My daughter would be the one that would push it to like 99% utilization rate, or even 100%. My son, in this case, would like say, screw it, man, I'm gonna max this credit card out and I'm gonna buy some other stuff and do some cash advances and I'm gonna be at 150%. The likelihood of him being late, based in this story, would be much higher than my middle daughter, Toya, that is very, very cautious with everything in her life. And I'm not saying either one is better. I'm using this as an illustration on how banks and FICO and credit bureaus look at you when it comes to using your credit card. So the question again this morning was, should I leave a balance on my credit card in order to have good credit? And the answer is no. Pay your credit cards off in full every month. Maintain utilization rates of 1 to 10%, which just means use your credit card. And I've said this, I don't even know how many times. I'm not gonna say a million because that would be an exaggeration. But it's up there. I say this like literally every single day for the last 13 years, multiple times a day. I just did podcasts. I probably said it 3 times on the podcast in the hour. Maintain 1 to 10%. I have dozens of credit cards. I carry 2. I carry my business credit card. I carry my personal credit card. And one's business, one's personal. Pretty simple. And that's the credit cards that get most of the use. The other cards, I have Netflix on one. I have my Starbucks reload on one. Car insurance on one. Electric bill, sewer bill, internet bill. So I use different credit cards for different bills. So just, that's how you can manage it. And if you're not paying off your credit cards in full every month, stop using them. If you're an alcoholic, you stop going to the bar. It's literally that easy. If you got a drinking problem, stop freaking hanging out with people who drink, right? If you got a food eating problem, a eating disorder, you stop going to gas stations. I know the Charlie Rocket, that was his thing. The dude was fat. I don't know how many, 400 pounds or something. And now he's a Nike athlete, super cool dude, super cool human. And that was his thing, was going to gas station and binging, and getting all that stuff and sitting in his car and binge eating. How did he solve that problem? He stopped going to gas stations. How do you solve your credit card problem? You stop using them. If you don't have the credit card problem, then what you do is you simply put a bill on them. Don't carry them with you. You don't need to have them with you all the time. So put Netflix on one, cable bill on one. I just had to do this yesterday. I got my Chase Freedom card because I lost it because I had a stupid moment a month ago and I left my credit card at a bar, and I went ahead and canceled it because by the time I realized I'd done that, I was out of the country. So I got a new credit card yesterday and I had to go through and put all my bills on the credit card. I'd go through my statements, pain in the ass, which is why you should never do what I did, which was leave it at the bar, but I did it. But you want to go and do that. Put all your bills on different credit cards, and then you don't have to worry about utilization rates. And then you have one credit card you pay off in full. Set up the credit cards on automatic pilot. And I know I'm breaking a bunch of rules because I'm giving you a whole bunch of information in one video, and it really should have just been one. I will do better in the future. But here's the thing. You do not need to maintain a balance or leave a balance on a credit card. Simply use the credit card every month, pay it off in full, keep your utilization rate between 1 and 10%. If there's anything that I can do for you, send me a DM. Slide into my DMs, baby. Send me a DM, and I'll do whatever I can do to help you. If you need credit repair, go to my website, rondylambert.com, or click in the bio here on Instagram, and I'll fix your credit for free. I can't promise you I'll fix everything. I can't promise you the bankruptcy deleted. Can't promise you an 850 credit score, because all of those promises would be lies and it'd be illegal. And even though I look good in red and gold, My Arte family, I do not look good in pink. I mean in orange. There's a little girl walking by here at the school and she's bright pink jumpsuit on, so I saw the pink and screwed up. I don't look good in orange, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna break the law and say I can promise you an 850 credit score in the next 72 hours like a lot of these yahoos do. But I can promise you this. If you do go to rondylambert.com and sign up for free credit repair, you'll never receive a bill from me. Nothing. No setup fee, no management fee, no monthly fee, no deletion fee, no retainer fee, no bullshit consulting fee. You'll never receive a bill from me whatsoever if you go to rondylambert.com, sign up for free credit repair. How can I make money at it? I'll make money on affiliate stuff, maybe. That's not the point. I make enough money from everything else that I can offer this up. This is my way of giving. I don't give back. I think that's a bullshit term. I hate seeing it when people say, "Oh, I'm giving back to the community." It's bullshit. I never give back. If I gave back, that meant I took it from someone. I didn't take anything from anyone. I don't take anything. I receive it because I earn it. So I'm not giving it back to the community. I'm giving to the community. My own personal little thing. I'm not a perfect man. I have weird shit going on up here. So that's my whole thing with giving back. I don't give back. I give freely, happily. So the way that I'm giving is offering free credit repair. I don't care if I make any money out of it or not. I know that I will, because the universe is taking care of me, because I'm taking care of other people, and I'm doing the right thing. So if I can help you in any way, send me a DM or go to the website, rondylambert.com. Sign up for free credit repair. Have a good day, man. Love you.